Welcome back. Let's go. 4NF1 fractions. Explain why fraction a over b is equivalent to another fraction using fraction models. Dun, 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 dun. It goes on forever. This problem is never ending. It's like 2,000 problems in one. Now, here's what I've been doing with students lately. If something looks like a lot, which is this problem, let's make it look like not a lot. Look at the difference. From all that to nothing. Just kidding. I actually cut this problem in half, and I will show you if you just focus on this and do it correctly and show your work, picking the answer will be super easy. Hopefully. All right, we're set up. Let's go. Math grade 4, unit 3, 2019-2020. We are almost into the 2020s. Today is November 6th, Wednesday night, 2019. Practice problems 4NF1. This is number 3 on the test. Here we go. Figure A has 1/3 of its whole shaded. Figure A. Figure A. Figure A. Here's a number right away, so let's highlight that. 1/3. Shaded. There's the shaded area. I'm not going to do it perfectly. So 1 is on the top. 1, 2, 3 total pieces. Numerator, denominator. I'm not going to write that out every time. Just go back to the first video. Okay? Total pieces. The bottom number, 1 shaded. So there it is. Let's go to the question. Select whether each fraction is equal to this. Select the correct chart. We'll worry about that in a moment. So you can see this one is empty. We need to compare 1/3 to 1/2, 2/6, 1/12. Keyword is equal. Equivalent fractions. We are working with fractions. Right away, for you speedsters, you would put 1/3 over here and put it right next to each one, because you know what? We're 4th graders, so we will get faster. To see this a little bigger, I shall write it over here. Okay, how do we get from 1 to 1? We multiply by 1. Therefore, these are equal fractions. Whatever I do to the top, to the numerator, I need to do to the bottom. So yes, this works. 3 times 1 is not 2. No. These are not equal. I could put an X or I could put a check. For the test, they like checks. 1/3 equal to 2/6. Let's write it right here. 1/3 equal to 2/6. What times 1 gets me to 2? 1 times 2 gets me 2. If I do the top number by 2, I need to do the bottom number by 2. Oh, and 3 times 2 is 6. Let's reverse it. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 1/3. 1/3, 1/3. Notice how both numbers were divided by the same number? Both numbers were multiplied by the same number. These are equal fractions. And we did this in the first video. I will show you visually that they are equal. 3 total pieces, 1 piece shaded. If they're equal, I'm going to try and do this as equal as possible by cutting a line down each box. Notice how that shaded area did not change. It never changed. It's the same amount, but now there's 2 pieces in there. Not one, we chopped it in half. So there it is. We just proved it. 1/3 is equal to 2/6. And if I grab my highlighter, we can see now there's 1, 2. So if we make these pieces smaller, that 1 shaded piece becomes 2. But then the total pieces, now instead of 3, became 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Works. Okay, so no, yes. 1/12. Let's go to that next one. 1/3 is equal to 1/12. Well, how do I get from 3 to 12? 3 times what gets me to 12? 3 times 4. Remember, for equal fractions, if I take the bottom number times 4, I need to do the same to the top. One problem with this, 1 times 4 is not equal to 1. So yes, no. These are not equivalent. Okay? There it is. We are finished. Oh, wait, we need to pick an answer, and I lost the answer paper. So if you solve your work and you take your time and you identify what's important and you just solve this box, when you look at A, B, C, and D, right away, which chart is our chart? Because it says select the correct chart. R says no, yes, no. No, can't be that one. No. No. No, yes, no. Answer D. Let's see. No, yes, no. No, yes, no, no, yet. Okay. Correct. Chart. This was the only one that was equal to 1/3. All right. Now on your assessment, you never know. They could all be yes. Just check. Whatever you multiply on the bottom, you need to multiply on the top. It's about 7 minutes, 40 seconds. If you forgot some of this or if you're having trouble seeing this, go back to video 1. Remember, you can watch all these videos thousands of times if you want, but I'm sure you have other better things to do. So just learn the process and master it and then be ready to teach somebody tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.